All right, so now here's my bass. That actually sounds pretty good. But what I typically do for a bass like this is I'll use my sub bass plugin. I have a tutorial on how to make it on YouTube that I'll link in the course, but it's super easy. I'm just going to use that and I'll show you what it is. And you can make a sub bass out of a lot more than just what I did. So I have an ES2 and a sine wave. Now, a pure sub is just the lower part of this, but I have like 10% of a sine wave an octave above that I use. I just think it sounds a little bit better. So for instance, let's see, that's my sub bass right there. So if I show you on the EQ map, so this right here is the sub, and then this is that small note that's a little bit above. I think it sounds good. I also have the high EQs totally cut off, because if I didn't, you have a tiny bit of a click noise, which you probably wouldn't notice in the track, but it just makes me feel better, and it sounds, I think, a little bit better without that click. So anyway, I have my sub bass here, and let me make sure I have the proper notes. The sub bass frequency ranges are like in between, I'd say 30 to 60-ish. Like I think 49 is F sharp, 49 hertz. So F is like 40 something. Because then if you double the frequency, then that's an octave above, if you didn't know how that works. But that's just how it is. And you don't need a sub bass part here, but this is just if I wanted it. If I don't have a sub bass, I might just go back to that triangle sounding wave. But let's see what this sounds like. I really like this. And let's see what it sounds like with the drums. Let me close out all of these windows. So as we're working on this melody section, I just thought of something cool that we could do with the drums, especially at the end. So it goes like boom, tsh, boom, tsh. And at the end I wanted to go da na 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 na. I wanted to go like the drums would be like boom, tsh, boom, boom, tsh. So I'm going to change that. And sorry for my horrible sounding drums with my mouth. Boom, boom, cha. So I'm going to just add a drum right here. Whoops, that was wrong. There we go. All right, so right here. Perfect. So let's see what that sounds like. All right, love that. So we're going to listen to that one more time. All right, I'm liking that a lot. And this obviously doesn't sound like a professional track yet. We still have a lot of elements to add, and it's definitely not mixed, definitely not mastered. But this is just the start of an idea that we're going to turn into a track right now.